our first segment is who's the chef? Who are we talking to? In a little deeper perspective. So I'm going to throw out some questions.
Okay.
Anna's going to throw out some questions as well, and we'll just make a.
All right, let's do it.
Okay, so I just found out today. I thought you were from Miami, but you're not. You're from Chicago.
Chicago, yes.
So tell me a little bit about that.
Born in Chicago. My family lived there over 30 years. Immigrants from Cuba and Italy, and Sicilian specifically, and Cuba. Went up there for work, and made a life there. My parents met in high school up in Chicago.
Both Cuban.
Italian and Cuban. And, just, again, lived in Chicago. My dad came for a job interview here in Miami. And when they experienced the weather, they were like,
Yeah.
they're like, what am I doing?
That's a big selling point. That's a big sell.
So you can work and make a living down here in this paradise.
And not be frozen. Yeah.
And we were here in a heartbeat, pretty much.
I want to know the combination of Cuban and Sicilian. Like, that's an atomic bomb. Yeah, that's an atomic bomb. Be honest.
Yes, absolutely. You can bet on fighting for, who's got the best recipe for this, which grandmother on which side makes the better XYZ. Both cultures, I think, take a lot of pride in, their recipes and when they present their recipes. So any type of birthday, holiday, you can bet.
They fight for the main dish.
It's passive aggressive fight. Yeah. Missing a little.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
And like, that's the one. Yeah, of course. Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah.
So you opened up, actually down the block here,
Yes.
you opened up your vineyard restaurant, right? And wine bar at just 22.
That is wild.
Yeah. Now, I'm 41 now. So it's like, and I still feel like I'm 22. So it's funny because I'm like, wow, I was so nuts. Talk about like having that naiveness of like, I can do it. And I think that being so young, you feel like, I guess you don't take on all the risk. Like you don't assimilate all the risk that comes with it. I just thought, well, let's go. Let's do it.
What are your parents saying about that?
My parents, thankfully, I mean, it was a bad turn. I had just lost my sister to cancer and whatnot. It's okay. And my parents were so overwhelmed with the heartbreak, and they just saw their daughter be like loving something and wanting to achieve something, that they just supported me. They were like, let's go. And my parents,
That's amazing.
they work for me now. So
Like I work for her now. Yeah.
it all ends up working out the way it's supposed to.
That's amazing. Well, unfortunately, your sister's passing. Is that why you created the foundation, correct?
Yes, make it count. She always used to say that. I lost her to a rare tongue cancer.
Wow.
And she was just 19. We were a year and a half apart. So she was like my best friend pretty much growing up. But she would always say, you have to make it count. No matter what it is, just make it count. And that's the name of the foundation.
Amazing.
So the goal is to make sure whatever avenue it's for youth, so I do partner with St. Jude's Children's Research Hospital, Ronald McDonald House, so many of them, we partner with them, but it's for the youth to know they have to grow up making it count, because it's going to make a better life no matter how.
That's amazing. That's amazing. So you definitely have our support on that. And anybody that's watching right now, please support it. I'm sure you're going to give me all the information where they could go and check it out. So that's great. So
I knew you were young. I did not know you were
22, babe. 22. Yeah. You know what I was doing at 22? I don't remember, because it wasn't good stuff. But I'll tell you.
So much stress that now I don't remember either.
Yeah, but do you think, because you mentioned something interesting, the naiveness of it, that's sometimes a good thing, because I think fear blocks you from doing a lot of things.
Right. Like less like if you had been older, right, and you're like, I have children and this and that, and those risks.
Right.
No.
I was blessed enough I sold my first cookbook on the very last episode of the Montel Williams show.
Oh my God.
That's
Shut up. Are you serious?
That's what I told you. So it's funny because when I say this story, I'm always like, I don't know if I'm really like aging myself here, because
100%. Yeah, like we all are. And I do. Yeah.
I love to. Yeah. So it was his very last episode, and he holds my cookbook in the air, and he's like, "You got to buy this book." I ended up making a scallop on live TV.
Oh, wow.
And right 3 seconds before we go live, the producer goes, "He doesn't like scallops." Oh my! And I wasn't right. And
oh my!
Really, it's my first like national show with Montel Williams, you know,
And he doesn't. And then they tell you this 3 minutes before.
no, 3 seconds.
3
They're
seconds.
counting down. There were like 8, 8, 7, 6, but he doesn't like scallops. Make sure he doesn't eat it. I'm like, oh my gosh. So I'm flipping out. But the smell was fantastic. It was like this brown butter and a little bit of soy sauce. And, when you do this combination, it's intoxicating.
Yeah.
So he went for it and he actually bit it. And I was making it for real. So I was like, oh my God, I'm burning it. But a well done scallop is magical. You know how a lot of people serve it like rare, medium? No. Hard no. Make them well done. Do a little brown butter over the top with umami. It's fantastic. He eats it, holds my book in the air and says, for 45 years, I've hated scallops. And this girl has made me now enjoy scallops for the rest of my life.
That's awesome.
You converted Montel Williams.
With being so nervous, I swear I was like cooking with the tongs, like shaking my hand was like this because of what the producer had told me. Oh my gosh. And then back then, people actually bought cookbooks because they saw them on daytime television.
Yeah.
Okay. So I saved all my money. And it was money that I didn't think I would ever have. Because again, when you're at that time, I was 21. And I was like, I'm going to open a restaurant. And if I lose it, well, I never had this money to begin with.
That's true.
Counting on
You see?
not even a single copy of a book.
Yeah, that's amazing.
Yeah. And so I put all my eggs in one basket. And that was the restaurant that was around.
And they didn't crack.
Right. But many times, I mean, I weathered the recession of 2008 and everything. That was crazy. But now 18 years later, here we are.
Yeah. No, and
Wild. Well, what?
and for everyone that's watching that's not in South Florida, I'm telling you, you are a staple
Thank you.
in this community. So
Just where we are located, her first restaurant is literally less than 2 seconds away around the corner.
which
Here I was like, this is getting creepy.
yeah. Well, we stalked you from our backyard. But let me, because I think you cursed that place because that place. The turnaround is like
Never.
It's never.
In fact, it's always a different.
Yeah, it's always a different. I think it went from Mexican. Now I think it's Argentinian. Now it's a bakery.
Yeah.
Like, it's weird.
How many tables did you have in there? 10?
No, close to 10. We had 15 tables and then we had 12 seats across the bar. It was a 60-person restaurant, like all day, 60 people.
Got it.
Yeah.
So you were one of the youngest to actually publish
I was the youngest cookbook author at the time.
at the time. Yeah.
Which is why Montel Williams called me.
Yeah,
So
that's crazy.
Exactly. That's how I got the invitation.
Crazy. Wow. Well, I'm glad that we went through this segment because it's like,
Montel Williams.
yeah. Wow. So I hope they people get more than just Montel Williams, babe. Like, but you better know I'm gonna clickbait. Like the person who converted Montel Williams to scallops.
It's so funny because that interview is somewhere in like YouTube and it's fuzzy and everything.
Oh, I'm robbing them.
So bad. That's so.
It's okay if I use it if I do steal it. Okay.
That's why.